Hello guys, today I would like to discuss the accident analysis of a construction site. So first, please watch this video so that you have an idea how what is this accident I'm talking about. As you can see, workers was trapped inside of the steel cage while his colleagues is trying to rescue him, removing him from the steel cage. Remember guys, all accident there is cause. It's not happening only. They are always having a cause. There is always having a mistakes and lapses from everyone, either the workers, the supervisions, or in the system. So they are trying to lift up the steel bars so that they can remove the person under of the steel bars. The problem, the sling belt is not enough to support the steel bars. It may slap. Anytime due to the heavy loads, and they use the excavator to lift the steel cage, and this is also additional hazards after the incidents. So it is very crucial in the construction that before you start any activity, you need to analyze what are the risks, what are the hazards that may occur, or existing hazards that will trigger to the unacceptable accident. Because if something happen, as you can see here, a lot of workers standing, they don't know what to do, so they are just watching. So this is very unacceptable accident. I don't exactly know what happened on this worker, if he survived or he got only injury, but even though he got only injury, this is unacceptable. All accident is preventable if you prepare, if you plan to prevent accident, to perform your job safely, then this will not happen. This video was posted by Mr. Brian A. Camco. So I place his name there in the lower part of this video to credit to him, because it's not my video. So they make additional measures. They want to remove the steel bars by cutting the steels. But the fire also introduced additional risk to the person inside of the steel cage. See, as you can see, the spark is spreading even on the workers. I hope that these workers survive from this tragedy, because if not, additional workers will be gone because of our failure. So as you can see, there is one labor also, another person injured, already rescued and bring to the emergency vehicle. It's very difficult to move these tons of steel bars, very heavy. Remember, this sling belt, it's only has capacity, maybe, I'm not mistaken, it's around 3 tons capacity, or 1 ton capacity. So the steel is very heavy for this sling belt. The fire is happening due to cutting and is still spreading, so the victim is still moving inside of the steel cage. I hope he was got only injury, but I hope that he will not lose his life on this incident. So as you can see here, I made some sketch how before the accident happening. So in these photographs, sketch on the top, you can see one labor inside of the steel cage. Okay, the steel cage is placed on the top of the timbers on the ground. Okay, and they are gradually, they started on the lower level and fixed every single main bar to the circular stirrups, and then they are fixing all of this until it reached the top level. Okay, the problem here is they forget to provide additional supports. Okay, as you can see here in the top, this is the steel, the black color line is the stirrups, and maroon line is represent the main rebars. Okay, and this rectangular box or rectangular underneath of the steel is the timber that's supporting the steel cage. Okay, I make some video sketch how this accident happened. Please watch. So you can see gradually from its original position, the unstable steel cage is twisting, going to the right, which was one worker was trapped inside of the steel cage. Okay, that is based on my observation on the video that I presented to you. lately. Okay, so based on the video, I developed one brief description of the accident. A group of workers were assigned to fix and assemble Pierre steel cage on the ground. The injured persons, while he was fixing steel bars on the circular stirrup inside, immediately the whole steel cage collapsed and he was trapped inside of the steel cage. Other workers were also got injured on this incident. Please note, the pier is a column that will support the bridge when it was completed. And steel cage is composed of main rebars and stirrups, which was tied by the steel wire when it was fully completed, assembled. So immediate cause of this unsafe acts, okay, not providing safe system of works. So as you can see in the video, it's very clear that there's no safe system of work provided in the steel cage assembly or fixing of steel cage. Or if they have safe system of works, they are not following safe system of works. So even they have the safe system of works, but if they fail to follow on the safe system of works, then accident also may happen. And if they don't have safe system of works, or if they're not following safe system of works, because the supervision is not so competent to handle such job, he doesn't know if his workers is doing on a safe manners or as per the safe system of works. So that is immediate cause and safe acts that may happen on that incident. So there is also immediate cause or unsafe conditions that happen while this incident occurred. Failure to provide stabilizers and support for the steel cage that caused the rebar's cage collapse. So as you can see in my sketch and also in the video, the main rebars is only supported by the stirrups, and there is no diagonal support. There is no stabilizers that provided to the rebar cage. So another immediate cause unsafe condition is unstable or unsupported steel cage. Another immediate unsafe conditions, the weight of the main rebars increases over time because of the work progresses and cannot be stabilized by the stirrup alone. So all the stirrups, usually around 12 mm rebars or steel bars, or either it is spirals or tied. So these stirrups cannot sustain the weight of the rebars. Example, if the weight of the rebars is around 1 ton, it cannot sustain by this stirrup alone. So this is the immediate cause and safe condition that I have found on this video. But more unsafe condition, more immediate cause we can found if we visit personally the site, and you can see everything there. But based only on this video, I will provide this immediate cause. So another is the root cause for personal factor. So as I mentioned before, incompetent supervision. The supervisor is not so competent to predetermine the hazards and take action to control all those hazards or risks, so that this accident will not happen. Okay? Supervisors and workers are having inadequate skills. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what the hazards present in their works and the risk for them of what they're doing. So they have no adequate skills. They are lack of skills, lack of knowledge. So as I mentioned, they don't know the safe procedures of their job. They don't know what is the missing of their job. Lack of training. So they don't have training on how to do this job safely. And lack of experience. They don't experience the safe procedure of job. That's why this is happening. Or they are too complacent, that they are doing this job since 1 year or 2 years and nothing happened, the same procedures. So they are too complacent on this that no accident may happen. But the issue is only one time accident may happen, and because of this, maybe there is loss of life, loss of productions, destroying your company image. Your job will be stopped because of the accident investigations, police investigations, and insurance premium, high cost of insurance premium and payment for the injured persons or and family, because they cannot do the job as normal before the accident happened. So all of this is the losses, unacceptable losses because of the this accident. Another thing is root causes or system factors. Okay, you cannot blame always the supervisor. You cannot blame always the workers because they don't know how to do the job. But in our system, the system is the management. Do we have a safe system of works or safe work methodology and risk assessment for the job? Are you hiring competent persons to supervise the job, or are those people are trained on the safe work methods statement or methodology and risk assessment for that particular job? And then the management failed to provide safe work environment for his workers. Remember, accident is not just happen. All the accident, there is cause. This cause is the one I'm discussing to you, the immediate cause, the root cause. Okay, I develop suggestive, corrective, and preventive action to prevent recurrence of this accident. First, develop safe methodology and risk assessment for the task. So from the very beginning, when you are planning for your job, take times, make or analyze, develop the safe system of work, on step by step how you will do the job safely, and every single step of your methodology, analyze it. What are the risks involved on each step, and what are the control measures that you will do to prevent this risk or accident to happen on this particular job. And if you are happy and your method statement and risk assessment is safe and suitable, sufficient and suitable, then implement your safe methodology and risk assessment. Prepare structural analysis and design for temporary works. Temporary works is everything that is temporary at the project. Okay, so you need to get involved structural engineering or engineering department to provide design for all temporary works, like the support of this steel cage, and make sure that this is as per the design and as per the structural code of the Philippines. So in doing this, you are preventing such accident. Retraining of all supervisors and engineers about the safe system of works. So you develop a safe system of works, the methodology and the risk assessment, and the design. You prepare the drawing, the design for your temporary works. You need to make sure that all the supervisors or the engineers are particular on that safe system of works, because they are the one to implement this in the site, not the manager only, not the workers only. The supervisors are the one supervising the job to make sure it is being done as per the safe methodology and risk assessment. Retraining of all workers as well involved to the safe system of works. Remember, it's not only supervisors, all workers or all the teams from top to bottom of the organization should know his job procedure, his safe job procedures, and the risks that may occur, so that he can, by himself, he can prevent creating hazards that may risk his life or other workers in the site. Next is the full-time competent supervision. Full-time competent supervisions. What is this full-time competent? So, when you have the job like this, risky job, you need to make sure that all the time there is supervisions, because the workers, they are concentrating only to their job, and they are not looking only for their safety. So if you are the supervisor, you are full-time there, you can see, oh, this man is doing wrong, so immediately you can stop him to do the wrong. But what in terms of competent, so this supervisor should know what is correct, what is not correct on the job. He is the master of his safe methodology and risk assessment. He knows that any change on the procedure, it will risk the life of his workers or his subordinates. That's why we call it competent. In order to be competent, there is 5 things that you need to know. First, he has the skills for the job. That means he knows how to do the job by himself. He has the knowledge on how to do these jobs safely. And his attitude, that means his attitude is very disciplined, that he cannot say, that is enough. Even he doesn't know if his worker is safe or not. Okay. Competent also as well, he should have training on the safe procedures. And you cannot engage supervisors. That's why you are supervisor. That means you have experience for particular job. So he should have experience in order to call him as competent supervisor. Okay, next, emergency preparedness and response drill. I saw in the video that there is an emergency vehicle and they have a stretcher. That is good, but the issue is if someone trapped inside of the steel cage, what they will do. So they don't know how to rescue properly the person is from inside from the steel cage, and they are not prepared for it because they did not anticipate on the risk assessment, so they are not prepared for it. Okay, so that is another thing. So always when you have a risky job, always what if, ask to yourself as supervisor, as safety, what if something happened inside, what I will do. Okay, first you need to review the risk assessment methodology, and then after that ask to yourself, what if, are you prepared to remove the persons from the steel cage if this is collapsed? Or what if this steel cage will collapse? So what I will do to prevent this steel cage to collapse? So too many what if. So we need to ask to ourselves. Remember, we are not in the laboratory. So if we have a mistake, it's a controlled environment that can kill people. But sometimes even inside of the laboratory, someone will get hurt. But remember, this is the site. There is no trial and error. If something happen, someone will die or someone will get hurt. And remember, if they get hurt, their family as well, they get hurt. If they die, their family also die. It's example, if he is the breadwinner of his family, then it's a big disaster for his family if he cannot do the job. Okay, so another things, daily pre-start or pre-task safety briefing. Pre-start or pre-task safety briefing is very important because this will remind our workers, our supervisors, how to do the job safely. Don't rely on them because they will intend to do the shortcut all the times. Okay, it is very normal to persons that they will forget the safe procedures, especially if they are under stress because of the job pressures. So they will forget everything. They forget to provide safe work environment, support for the steel cage. So if you have a daily pre-start safety briefing, what I will do here, what we will do there, what we will do there, how come this happening, then you can discuss everything. Then this will remind them to make sure that they are doing safely. And also the weekly toolbox talks for what you have observed for the whole week, lapses on the whole week. Discuss this to their workers by the supervisors. So with the help of the safety personnel, discuss all of this and make sure that everyone understand it and following it. Review and monitor the implementation of the safe procedures. So when you are doing the safe methodology and risk assessment, you need to review the site. Review the site. If the safe methodology and risk assessment is being implemented on the actual performance of works, because mostly safe methodology and risk assessment is only a piece of paper inside of your computer or your filing box, but that is not really happening in the site. Because why this accident happening? Because there is lapses on the methodology. So make sure that your methodology are still applicable to the current situation of the site. So frequent review of your methodology and identify what are additional hazards and additional controls to prevent such hazards, and monitor your site, your progress, because in monitoring you can find the behavior of our workers, what they are doing is as per the safe procedures or as per their inherent procedures. Inherent, that means they are doing very long time, that's why they are not accepting new procedures. So on these regards, you need to monitor them to make sure that new procedures is properly implemented. So this is I make a sketch on this. This is happening on this incident. They have the cage, and it was supported only by timbers underneath on the ground, which is totally unsafe. I made some sketch based on my experience, because I handle so many steel cage similar job, and thanks God, and not, until now nothing is happening unacceptable. Okay, so as you can see, this red lines, this is a prefabricated support. So we need to make design for this to make sure that this frame can carry the total weight of this steel cage safely. Okay, and make sure that there is adequate bracings to avoid tilting of this steel cage or rolling of the steel cage. Okay, so make sure that there is all proper bracing before they start to install the main rebars. Okay, this sketch only I prepared is for 1 meter or less diameter of steel cage. For the bigger diameter, which is more heavier, okay, more comprehensive analysis, structural analysis and design must be done before the start of the job. Okay, and as I said on the previous slide, make sure that all the new procedures, all the procedures, safe system of works, methodology or risk assessment must be understood and followed by our team. Okay guys, I hope that you get something from me, and I hope that we can learn from this accident. Don't try accident by yourself because it's very painful. Learn from other accident and avoid this accident. Okay guys,